So your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man finale just dropped, and I want to go ahead and talk about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in spoilers. So this is your spoiler warning. Three, two, one. All right, let's get into it. All right, so the episode starts with Norman actually meeting up with Dr. Octavius or Doc Ock at the prison that he's in at the moment. And basically, they're just to gloat, letting him know, like, I won, like, I took everything that you have, and I didn't have to pay you a single cent for any of it. And then, basically, fast forward, we get into another gang war that's going on between the 110th and the Scorpions team. And during that time period, you end up seeing like Big Don, who basically gets really afraid of a situation. Lonnie kind of has to step up, and then Scorpion shows up, and Spider Man in his new outfit basically shows up to fight the Scorpion and also try to protect all the people around him. So now we finally get to see the classic red and blue suit in action, and I gotta say, it was worth finally seeing all this come together. I've been kind of tired of getting the whole, Spider Man has to earn his classic suit. Like, it should just be a given. It's supposed to be a homemade. But, I mean, he ends up getting it. It's awesome to see. Animation looks pretty good with it. Overall, the whole scenes with him in it are amazing. I also like that there's a moment where Spider-Man's about to kill Scorpion because he keeps thinking about what Norman Osborn said to him constantly, thinking, that with great power comes great respect kind of thing. And eventually Lonnie's the one who actually convinces him not to kill because he needs to let him know that he's a hero, that people look up to him, and that Spider-Man can't stand for something like that. So we come to find out that Norman's been having the interns secretly working on a project without their actual understanding or knowing to open up a portal into another dimension. And so when this happens, they realize that maybe this guy isn't who we thought he was. Once they open the portal, Doctor Strange shows up. That creature comes out of the portal and they have a huge fight. Doctor Strange opens up a portal and they basically time travel to the beginning of the very first episode with that whole sequence when they destroyed Peter's school. And it's been revealed that Norman's actually been secretly working on making little radioactive spiders to try to get people to have Spider-Man's abilities. So one of them actually go through the portal, and that's the same one from the very beginning of the series, hence how Peter gets his abilities in the first place. Okay, now this next thing I definitely did not see coming, and I was like screaming out like, no freaking way, when it happened, and it's so cool. But they have a massive cameo that shows up. So as May goes to the prison, she goes to visit somebody, and that person is none other than Peter's dad. Yes, Richard Parker is alive, and not only that, he's voiced by a very familiar voice. It is actually Josh freaking Keaton playing his dad. And if you don't know who Josh Keaton is, then that's simple. He voiced Spider-Man in one of the best series of Spider-Man ever, The Spectacular Spider-Man. It was so nice seeing this cameo, guys. Overall, now that it's done, where would you guys rate this series? Personally, I liked it more as I watched it, especially with the animation. It kind of grew on me a little bit. And I would have to say, I'd probably rate it about an 8 out of 10. I really liked it. It was fun. It was something new. I'm not really about all the tech stuff, which is kind of why I knocked down a couple of points. But I'm excited to see what they do if they come out with a season 2. Hopefully this doesn't take as long as the season did.